Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. It is Friday, my favorite day of the week. One of the reasons is Clear Out the Fridge Friday. I got a really good cheeseburger, some of those little baby potatoes you kind of quarter, little olive oil, salt and pepper, bake them. They are outstanding. Also, my wife made a chicken stroganoff. Gonna warm that up in a little bit here as well. But we go downtown hunting. So class is in session. And today the lesson is dedicated to the number 2, which goes out to the all-time leading scorer of the Green Bay Packers. Now that's a who's who list of football players. Don Hudson, Jimmy Taylor, Paul Hornung, Sterling Sharp is on there, Donald Driver, but it's the kickers. Chris Jackie, Ryan Longwell, but number 2 goes out to Mason Crosby. I met him in an airport the one time, and we were going down to see my parents during spring break. I think Graham was 5, so Jax was about 2, and he was meeting some of his buddies at this place for breakfast in the airport, and I went to go get breakfast as well, and I just knew that it was him. I said, hey, great season this year, because, hey, when you're the all-time leading scorer of the Green Bay Packers, you always have a great season. He was always clutch. And I was kind of looking around, is like Jordy Nelson going to show up, Aaron Rodgers. I think maybe it was some of his friends from the University of Colorado, which at that point, I didn't know many of those players, but currently in Jax's scout group, Greg Pace, he was the long snapper for some of those teams with Mason Crosby. So it all comes full circle. I told Mason, good luck on this season coming up. Go Pack, go. And I kind of looked back and forth. I saw Graham, Jax, my wife, Shelly. The kids are melting down. They wanted breakfast. I saw Mason Crosby and all his buddies probably going to play golf somewhere warm. So I turned to the right with breakfast for the boys and went over there. But I knew that they were going to have a great time on their trip. We had a good time as well. All righty here, folks. So we do have our Optic right here. And I kind of mapped things out to where if I open 3 packs every Friday, I believe I have enough for the regular season. But the good thing is it seems that the 2023 product might be coming out during the season as well. So this downtown hunt should continue. I'll open 3 this week, 3 next week, but I feel it. I think I'm gonna get 2 downtowns this football season, folks, not just 1. We're gonna get 2. Let's see if we can start it off right today. All right. Michael Vick, I was listening to 3-Card Thursday, and then Zach and Daryl both talked a little stories about Michael Vick, Matthew Judon, Sam Darnold on the silver, Quay Walker for the Green Bay Packers. Watching a lot of preseason football. The Packers do play New England tomorrow. And one thing that I heard Quay talking about was how sorry he was, reflective about throwing out of 2 games last year. Just kind of foolish mistakes. Barry Sanders, Garrett Wilson. I will be doing the Jets schedule here. Did I do the Jets schedule today? No, I'll be doing that one pretty soon. But we'll see. No, I did do the Jets schedule. We got schedules to go here in a little bit. I did do the Jets for today. Dameon Pierce, we have a couple of his autographs actually on the red right there. Another Garrett Wilson. So we'll find out what I think of the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. This one feels a little bit thicker. We've pulled quite a few autographs out of Optic this year. Some well-known veterans. A few Packers as well. Dorsey Levens, Antonio Freeman, Josh Allen, Randy Moss, Jalen Naylor, and Andrew Booth Jr. All right, nothing in there. The downtown's still in there, all right, folk, I think. I'll go crazy trying to hold off and not open that until next Friday. All right, we got our schedules. First one is Baltimore. The experts are saying over 9.5 wins, -170. Here's what I think. They're going to win against Houston, Cincinnati, and Indy. They're going to lose when they go to Cleveland. They're going to beat Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Detroit, and Arizona. They're going to lose against Seattle. They're going to beat Cleveland. Losses against Cincinnati and the Chargers limping into the bye. Then they're going to beat the Rams, lose to Jacksonville, beat San Francisco. They are going to lose against Miami and beat Pittsburgh for an 11-6 record. So tell me, what do you think about the Baltimore Ravens and 11-6 record? All right, next one we have today is the Chargers. Again, the experts are saying Over 9.5 is -120. Decent number. So they're going to beat Miami, lose against Tennessee. They're going to beat Minnesota, lose against Vegas going into the bye. After the bye, they're going to beat Dallas, lose against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to beat the Bears, lose against the Jets, lose against Detroit. They're going to get hot. They're going to beat the Packers, Baltimore, New England, Denver, and Vegas. And then losses against Buffalo and Denver. And they're going to beat Kansas City. But I just got a feeling Kansas City's going to be resting a lot of players that are Wildcats. So don't go crazy on me, please. All right, final schedule of the day will be the Jets. That means we have 9 more teams to get into next week before the season begins in a couple weeks. So the Jets. Now, Aaron Rodgers, I feel, is always a slow starter. So they will be losing against Buffalo and Dallas. Mike McCarthy will get his revenge. They're going to beat New England, lose against Kansas City, beat Denver, lose against Philly. Then they have their bye, and they're going to get hot. Trust me, they're going to get hot. They're going to beat the Giants, Chargers, Vegas, Buffalo, Miami, Atlanta, Houston, Miami again, Washington, a loss against Cleveland, at Cleveland, and they're going to beat the Patriots in New England for a 12-5 record. 12-5 record. All right, folks, again, here's what I have here. Baltimore, 11-6. Let me know what you think. The Chargers will go 10-7. Let me know. What do you think? And then finally, the New York Jets will go 12-5. Let me know what you think. And also, do you have a favorite number too? Class is dismissed.